Hello, and welcome to episode 12 of 18 Skating. Now, I'm a little disappointed in myself, that it is not episode 13 of 18 Skating, because today, as you guys probably saw from the title, we're going to talk about kind of two of my worlds coming together, Taylor Swift and figure skating. Obviously, if you guys haven't heard about it, new album came out yesterday. Well, as I'm recording this, it's Friday night and it came out Thursday night for me. And then she released the first 16 songs. And then 2 hours later, she's like, actually, there's 15 more. I'm like, But anyway, yeah, we're gonna talk about Taylor Swift today because honestly, I've been planning this episode ever since I started the podcast and I can't. But anyway, before we get started talking about Taylor Swift, we are gonna be talking about the program of the week, of course. And I think because Taylor Swift is such an icon in music, I think it was proper to pick such an icon in figure skating, and that is Yoona Kim of South Korea. And I specifically chose her 2010 Olympics free skate to Concerto in F by Gershwin, because I think this program is honestly so classy. That's the first word that comes to mind when I think of this program. It's just so classy and so look at me, and I'm you know what I mean? It just feels so I'm cool, I'm doing great, I'm a great skater, I'm classy, this is fun. It's it's a little almost mischievous, kind of the choreography. It's so much fun to watch. I honestly think watching her nail her jumps, and then I don't know, Yoona Kim having a great time doing it. I especially love the Ina Bauer in here. I really love the double axel, triple toe loop, double toe loop. Did I say that right? Yeah, double axel, triple toe, double toe. Because at the end of it, she kind of does a hand motion. She's like, I landed that, haha. I don't know. It feels so much fun. I think Yoona Kim is such an icon, obviously. The spirals in this program, man, 2010 was the time for spirals, obviously. Because they used to have the spiral sequence. Spirals, man, bring back the spirals. But yeah, I think Yoona Kim, this program, the blue dress, I feel it's super iconic too. And it just feels so classy. That last triple Lutz too, you can see in the official video Brian Orser jumping in the background. I always see that part. What else? At the beginning, it feels good too. The music just starts kind of a little bit, kind of slowly, kind of little hints or something, and she kind of, I don't know, Yoona Kim, the choreography in this program is so good. I have no idea who did it. I want to say, honestly, I don't really know who did the choreography in this program, not gonna lie. Let me see, David Wilson. Okay, yeah, David Wilson, yeah, he worked a lot with Yoona Kim, but this choreo is it's just so fun. It's just so I don't know, it just feels so I'm classy, I'm cool, look at me skate, because I'm a great skater, and I think just fits so well. So yeah, Yoona Kim, 2010 Olympics free skate to Concerto in F. Yeah, such an icon. And then now we're gonna talk about another icon, Taylor Swift, guys. So honestly, this whole episode is an excuse for me to rant about Taylor Swift for 50 minutes. And I'm not sorry about it. I'm sorry if you're sorry about it. I promise that next week's episode is a lot more normal, I guess. But this episode is literally just about Taylor Swift and if Taylor Swift met figure skating, which is the title of this episode. But anyway, I want to talk about how I got started listening to Taylor Swift. So, 2 of my friends, they're big fans of Taylor Swift, and one of them had to write kind of a newspaper article about Taylor Swift, right? For the school newspaper. And so, yeah, I was really interested, I think, and I don't actually remember how it happened, but I think I was what's one of her albums that's lighter music, because I'm a big fan of not really heavy music, lighter music. And so one of my friends, she said she suggested Folklore by Taylor Swift, and it was the first Taylor Swift album I ever listened to, probably the most Taylor Swift songs I ever listened to in one sitting. I had heard of Taylor Swift before, obviously, because she's super popular, but I didn't really know her the songs that weren't super mainstream. I didn't know her back catalog, I guess. But then I got so into it. I really thought she was such a great songwriter, and so I became super obsessed. I listened to every album in a week, I think. It was crazy. But yeah, and then my other friend, she was also really into Taylor Swift. I'm gonna say Taylor Swift so many times during this. I wanna mess up. But yeah, both of them really got me into Taylor Swift, and we talk about Taylor Swift like all the time. Like I talked about Taylor Swift today, obviously, because of the new album at school today. It's so great. But yeah, this episode is dedicated to you two. You know who you are because you guys are really awesome. And yeah. And the first question I want to ask in the more figure skating related part of this episode is, where is Taylor Swift in figure skating? Like, I would think, like, you think, right? Taylor Swift, she's like one of the most popular musicians in the world. And like, you would think, right, that like maybe figure skaters would use her music. And I'm not saying that like they haven't. Like, there are some programs that I researched that they have used Taylor Swift, but like, you know what I mean? Like, where's the Taylor? But I'm hoping that this upcoming season, people are gonna start using Taylor Swift music, because I think she became like really, really big during 2023 and then 2024. So I'm hoping we're gonna see. I'm just hoping for just one program, okay, just at least one. But like, if there's like 20, then I wouldn't be mad. But like, I just think, yeah, Taylor Swift would be so good, even like as a gala. But like, if it was competitive program, I'd be like, oh my god, like that skater would become my favorite instantly. Like, I promise. But yeah, Taylor Swift, great. Go listen to her after you listen to this podcast episode. But yeah. And so, I want to talk about like the existing programs I was talking about just briefly. So Gracie Gold, you know, another icon. She has a Shake It Off gala program. Pretty cool. Chelsea Liu and Danny O'Shea from the United States, when they skated together as a pair, they did a short program to Lover. And then I saw on Reddit a program by this junior skater. Her name is Rosa Reponen from Finland. I'm very sorry if I said that wrong. And she did a program to Champagne Problems, which is such an underrated song. If you don't know Champagne Problems, it's a song about like someone proposing to you, but then you kind of walked away from it, realizing like it wasn't right. And kind of the aftermath of that, all the turmoil and emotion that comes with that. And honestly, what a great program, not gonna lie. I believe it's from the 2022-2023 season. Go watch it. The step sequence is really nice. I like how it matches with the music. But yeah, those are the 3 programs that I saw were Taylor Swift. I'm sure there's more out there that I just haven't found. Or, yeah. But I'm really hoping there's gonna be more coming up in the future, because I would love. But anyway, I'm gonna take a breather. That was weird, I'm sorry. So I'm gonna explain the format of these. We're gonna go by era, and by era that means by album. So Taylor Swift, she has currently 11 albums, maybe 12 if you count the double album. I'm not really sure how people are counting it, but for me, my purposes, it's 11. So there's 11 eras. And so for each album, I picked 3 songs. I feel like it was fair if I did like the same amount of songs for each album that I thought would be good. Obviously, there's like tons and tons of songs. Like I have a giant playlist. I think it's like 105 songs or something of Taylor Swift, and I would love all of them to be figure skating programs. But I just picked the top 3, which I would feel that would be good for figure skating. And, like, I'm going to explain what the song is about, like, in my interpretation, because obviously, songs people have different meanings for different songs, like any song. And I'm going to explain what the song is about, and then I'm going to tell you, like, what kind of program I would see it as: short program, free skate, rhythm dance, free dance, what discipline, and then a gala or not, or, stuff like that. And then I'm going to say, like, what specific, like, ideas I have for the program. Like, this sounds really dumb, but, like, I swear whenever I listen to a piece of music, like, any type of music, like, not even Taylor Swift, I always think about, like, what figure skating elements would work well in it. It sounds so dumb, I know. But, like, literally, I'm so obsessed with figure skating, and this is what I do every time, like, I hear a new piece of music. I'm like, oh, that'd be a good place to put a jump. That'd be a good place to put the step sequence. It's so embarrassing. I'm sorry. But yeah, we're already, like, kind of dragging on. I'm so sorry. But we're going to start with our first era. I'm just going to go in order of how she released them. So we're going to start with The album, everyone calls it debut, but I always say Taylor Swift 2006 because the album is called Taylor Swift. It's a country album. She started off in country music. And so the first song I'm suggesting is called Our Song. And it is like a song about a messy relationship, but it's also loving. And then it's upbeat and I would say almost dizzy. Like it's almost going so fast that you're kind of dizzy. But it really matches with like the turmoil of this relationship. But like it's a good relationship still. And so I guess it's like trying to say like it's not like other relationships where everything is like idyllic and perfect and not messy at all. But like this is like kind of a messy but still loving relationship. And so I think because it's so much fun, I feel like it would work really well for a gala program. Like imagine if someone had like a country outfit on and then like, you know, just like fun. It would be really, really fun. And like maybe like a free dance, not a free dance, I mean like a gala ice dance program. Because it's like, you know, it's our song, like it's a little love song, or like Paris program too. I could see that with like a throw or something in between. That'd be cool too. And then the next song from debut, Shoulda Said No. This is a song about not wanting to get back with someone after they cheated. And they're like, you should have said no to the other person. And so this is a short program to me too. Or I guess the last one was a gala. I don't know. This is a short program to me. This is a really fun short program. This song is really upbeat. Debut is all really pretty upbeat. And what I see in this program, I see a lot of like sassiness. I see a lot of like head shaking, like finger like pointing, like wagging your finger back and forth. Like you should have said no. Like I see that. Like I don't know why. Maybe like right in front of the judges. Like that'd be kind of fun, guys. Yeah, I see this as a really fun short program. You should have said no. Like, I don't know. It'd be really, really fun. And then the last song, Picture to Burn, is honestly a song I don't really like. This is one of my friends, like, one of her favorite songs. But I don't really like Picture to Burn that much. But it's a song about breaking out with someone and then, like, absolutely hating them. And it's another fun short program, too, for me. And then, I want country outfit, okay? Because I remember 2010, they had the, not the pattern dance, what they call it, original dance, I believe. And it was all, I remember someone had like a country outfit. I think it was Evan Bates and Emily Samuelson, if I remember correctly. But, yeah. Like, I want, like, country, like, I want commitment. With, like, a little, like, I don't really know how to say. Like, yeah, I just want some commitment with, like, some country, some fun, like, I don't know, maybe it sounds kind of weird, but yeah. Okay, next album is Fearless, Taylor's version. Fearless is, like, my second favorite album. Debut is, like, my least favorite because it's not my favorite, honestly. But Fearless is, like, my second favorite album. I love Fearless. I love this album. Is all about, like, love, I feel like. And it's just, well, not all about love, but, like, it's so good. But the first song I want to suggest is Forever and Always, but specifically the piano version. Not that I don't like the regular version, but the piano version I feel like is more suitable for, like, figure skating. And so it's a song about someone saying that they would be with you forever. Like, they promise you, I'm going to be with you forever and always. But then they kind of, what's the word? Reneged on their promise. Like, went back on their promise and it's like, actually, no. And so this song for me, I feel like it would be a good free skate. It is kind of, like, repetitive, I would say, but, like, I don't know, maybe, like, editing, like, of course, not every song for Taylor Swift song is, like, exactly 4 minutes or exactly 2 minutes and 40 seconds for the free or short, but, like, I could see this as being part of, like, a larger program. Like, sometimes skaters will have, like, instrumental music, and then they'll have, like, a song. That'd be cool for this. But Forever Always, I would see a lot of spirals, I feel like, and then arm movements, and especially during, like, the bridge. The bridge is also really repetitive, but, like, I feel like a really good step sequence there would be really cool. And then a lot of arm movements. I feel like arm movements work well with this song, like, yeah. And then, yeah, I definitely see it as a free skate. And then, this is a really dumb idea to have, but Love Story by Taylor Swift is a song about Romeo and Juliet. Well, it's about a relationship, and it's kind of thinking about how do you say, like, you're my Romeo and I'm the Juliet kind of thing, like a modern relationship, but you're the Romeo, I'm the Juliet, and it's kind of about that situation, you know, like the girl's father doesn't want the guy to be with her and the other way around, and then they run away and stuff like that. And I have this dumb idea, but like Sergei Prokofiev, I believe is how you say the composer's name, he has a version of Romeo and Juliet, not, love story, obviously, because it was like the 1900s or probably, or the 1800s, but he has the, instrumental opera version. And, like, can you imagine having, like, the opera Romeo and Juliet and the end of the program is Love Story by Taylor Swift? Because that'd be the most hectic, chaotic thing I have ever thought about in my life. Can you believe it? Because Love Story is not, like, opera, obviously. It's, like, the most pop song ever. And I can see this as, like, an ice dance program. Almost like, I remember May Berenice Maite. I saw it the other day. She had this program to Chopin. And then she did, like, a really fun, I don't remember what the song was called, almost like a really fun pop song. She switched outfit in the middle, kind of, and then she did a really fun pop song. Like, can you imagine, like, an ice dance program or a Paris program that has, like, this really nice, balladic opera, Romeo and Juliet, and then the end of the program is Love Story by Taylor Swift, because that'd be so good. Or maybe, like, a gala, too. I could see it as a gala, because that'd be a really fun idea. Like, maybe there's an outfit change, too. Like, I don't know. My crazy ideas. And then the last song that I want to suggest from Fearless, oh my god, Fearless is You Belong With Me. Obviously, I feel like this song is so iconic. So You Belong With Me is, it's a song about seeing someone you like, but with someone else, and you're like, I wish you belong with me, that kind of thing. And this one, I imagine a gala program specifically copying the music video, because the music video is so iconic. Basically, there's two people, they live on, like, the same street, but on, like, opposite sides. And they use, like, signs, like, they use paper with marker on it to communicate with each other. And at the end of it is really cute, because they go to, like, prom or whatever. And one of the girl, Taylor Swift, she says, she has a sign that says, I love you. And the guy says, I love you too, with his sign. It's so cute. And, like, I would love, like, a gala program to that. Can you imagine? That'd be so cool. Yeah. Like, I could imagine that in my head, like, so well right now. It's crazy. I'm, like, so cringy. I'm sorry. If this podcast episode makes you cringe, I'm very sorry. But I see this as an ice dance program. Like, can you imagine, like, two people on, like, different sides of the ring, and they're kind of, like, alone, and then at the end they meet up? I'm like, ah! Just saying. I'm sorry. But anyway, then Taylor Swift released Speak Now, and then the first song I want to talk about is Enchanted. This is my little sister's, one of my little sister's, like, one of her favorites. She's not a Swiftie, but she loves Enchanted. And this song is about having a crush, and it's kind of those, like, giddy, like, excited feelings when you fall in love, and you're hoping that the other person isn't taken, isn't with someone else. It's, like, so sad, too. But it has slower verses, and then a really fast chorus and bridge. So I would say a short program would probably work well with this. Like, the beginning could be the slower, and then as we build up the chorus and then the bridge. The bridge especially, yeah, the bridge works so well for the step sequence. The bridge is kind of about, I really hope you're not with someone else, because, I had those special feelings on the first day we met. And then the person who skates this has to have a purple outfit. I see it as a short program, probably for singles, because it's, like, about one person, And so this person has to have a purple outfit, though. This is very important for me. Purple outfit, because the album cover for Speak Now is Taylor Swift in the purple dress. And so the person has to wear a purple outfit, because please, if any skaters listening to this and you want to skate to Enchanted, please wear purple. I'm sorry. And it has to be, like, a deep purple. Anyway, I mean, like, you don't have to, but, like, I would, like, be, like, so yeah for you. And then I Can See You is very much I feel like not the opposite of Enchanted, but it's a little less cute and a lot more, like, flirtatious kind of thing. It is a little fun. It is a little scandalous almost. And so it's about spying on someone from afar and being, like, and, like, kind of dreaming about them, like, thinking about them, like, ooh, I can see you, like, doing this kind of thing. in the future and stuff. Yeah, and so it's a little sassy, I have to say. It sounds like it comes from a spy movie. Like, it sounds like it belongs in James Bond or something. So this program, I imagine it being a little bit sassy almost. It fits well. Like, the person, I don't know what they would wear. Like, a spy outfit. Not a spy outfit, but, like, I feel like this is not a program you, like, kind of a fun, like, almost bodysuit, I feel like. Spy vibes, honestly. But yeah, I don't know if, like, I don't know what the rules on songs are, not gonna lie, like, what content the song can have. Not that this song is, like, super, super, super inappropriate, but, like, it's a little scandalous, not gonna lie. But it's a little sassy, and yeah, it's a little sassy, and yeah, I would see this as a short program, not gonna lie, because I feel like it's a little of a more fun song, so I feel like it would work well with a short program, and yeah, especially, I really enjoyed the beginning of this. I'm not gonna sing it because I can't sing, but yeah. And then I would say, like, the complete opposite of that is not, this one is not fun and flirty. This is Timeless from The Vault. Oh my god, this song is so cute. Every time I listen to it, I, like, scream the entire song. So, it's kind of a song, it has a story that goes along with it, because I love when Taylor Swift songs have, like, storylines. But basically, she's kind of saying, like, you know, the other day I walked into this, like, shop, this, like, thrift shop, and I saw these photos of old couples, and I was thinking about you, like, you know, whoever she loves. And, like, it's the cutest song ever. And so she's thinking about, like, I wish we lived back then. And then there's some lines in the song that make me, like, cry inside every time I hear it. And so, yeah, I would cry if someone did this as an Ice Dance program. I think I would cry. I feel like this is an Ice Dance. This is Ice Dance coded, I feel like. It's, like, Ice Dance vibes. Ice Dance, free dance especially. Because I feel like this song really makes it well for free dance. It's not, like, super duper, like, changing in, like, vibes all the time. I feel like the chorus isn't, like, super, super loud compared to, like, the verses either. The bridge is the bridge is slower, and it's really cute too. And so I really imagine this as a free dance. You know, like, during the chorus, like, some list would happen. The bridge of this, like, I would see, like, a choreo slide move, or, like, a little choreographic jumps. And yeah, I feel like there's a lot of moments in this that you could time with the music. And, you know, Timeless, ha ha ha. But Timeless is such a beautiful song, and I hope someone gets to it one day. Taylor Swift's fourth album is Red. Fourth album? Yeah, fourth album, Red, Taylor's version. It is her longest album, I believe. I'm not sure if the newest one is longer, but I think this one is longer. I have no idea. Red it's a little bit of a mixed album, not a mixed album, but it has country songs and, like, pop songs and kind of a mix. It was, my friends describe it as kind of like a transition between country and pop, and I feel like if you listen to it, you definitely get that a lot. But the first song is super famous. It's All Too Well. I wouldn't really care if it was the 10-minute version or the 5-minute version. I enjoy both. The 5-minute version, I get through easier because it's not as long, obviously, so I don't know. It doesn't really matter. The 10-minute version has great lyrics, though. It just has more lyrics added on and, like, more song, obviously. And literally, like, no one has done this, and I'm like, someone do this. But it is a song about a person looking back on a failing relationship and realizing kind of, like, what things went wrong in that relationship that, like, kind of should have been kind of like, you know, were, like, signs of the relationship already failing, I feel like. That's how I see it anyway. Because she mentions, like, you know, you were, like, super obsessed with me, and I was super obsessed with you, and then it didn't work out. And so you remember it all too well is kind of like the catchline, the hook almost kind of thing. So, like, I guess both people remember it all too well. But then the relationship was failing, so it didn't go so well. So, yeah. The bridge in this is epic, 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 epic. I feel like I could scream this bridge too. I love screaming to Taylor Swift songs. I'm sorry. That's what I do. Usually when I do the notes to these podcast episodes, I usually listen to Taylor Swift. Yeah, the epic bridge it's it's perfect for a step sequence. Like, legitimately, like, yeah. As one of it definitely has a lot of anger, not anger, but almost regret and guilt and anger. But it's so upbeat and upbeat. I imagine a lot of twizzles and fast turns and moving around the ring, and I feel like this is so good for a step sequence. I see this as a free skate because this song is really long and there's a lot of different nuances to it, a lot of different complexities. Some parts are slower, some parts are faster. And so I feel like a free skate would work really well. Obviously, again, not every Taylor Swift song is, like, made for figure skating. So I could see, like, how you would have to probably, like, cut up the song and, like, rearrange it or mix it with another song to make it work. But this is all theoretical. I don't know why I'm getting so obsessed with this. This is not real. Like, this is not... Unless someone wants it to be real, then I'm happy with that. But then the next song we're going to talk about is such an underrated song. This song is underrated. If there's any song I mention here that is underrated, I think it is this song right here, and it's The Last Time from Red. This is a duet with Gary Lightbody from Snow Patrol, and this song is about a failing relationship that is, like, currently failing. Like, it's not happened in the past, but they're currently failing, and so the kind of thing is, like, just promise me, just give me one last chance, like, the last time. Just so maybe we could be together again. And so I feel like this is not a common theme in figure skating. There's a lot of love stories, haha, in figure skating. I feel like a lot of romance theme programs, they end with a happy ending. But not to say that, like, I want to not have happy endings, but, like, I feel like, I don't know, I need some variety in figure skating, and, like, I would really like to see an interpretation of, like, a relationship that's not going so well. It's not good for either person, and so it's kind of just hanging on this last thread. And this would really work well with pairs free skate specifically. There is a lot of upbeat climax moments to this that would be perfect for a throw. When the chorus begins, there's, like, a beat drop, and that'd be the perfect time to, like, do a throw or, land a throw. The list would be really good during those parts as well. The bridge is... They hold on a lot of long notes, so I feel like the list would be good really there too. I really see this as pairs free skate specifically, but The Last Time is so underrated. I honestly think maybe this is controversial. It is her best duet. Just saying, I think it is her best duet. I'm not gonna say anything else, but I love The Last Time. And then the last song, I don't really know if it counts as being on Red. It's complicated because it happened around the same era as Red. It was released as a single, but not for Red, but actually for the Hunger Games. The Hunger Games first, I think it was the first film, but that is Safe and Sound. It is such a haunting song. This is a song about someone singing to someone else about, I'll keep you safe and sound. I'll keep you safe because the world is super dangerous. Obviously it's meant for the Hunger Games, so it fits with the Hunger Games, but I feel like this would be so beautiful as a free skate, specifically for singles. It is a very quiet song. I would say it's not, like, extra, extra loud. There is, like, one specific moment that is louder, but the majority of the song is more quiet. And so I would see this working well for a skater who is a little more wistful, a little more, like, I would see graceful choreography with arms. It is honestly really sad listening to lyrics. It's just someone wanting to protect someone else. And so I would love this, like, not gonna lie. I would love this, in a free skate, Safe and Sound. Again, I don't know if it counts on Red, but I'm gonna talk about it anyway. But yeah, this is such a sad song. Now that I think about it, I'm like, it's just like two people surviving the world together, I guess. And then Taylor Swift released 1989, Taylor's version. Of course, I'm using Taylor's version. So 1989 I feel like it's probably her most popular album. I feel like it is a fully pop album. This album screams pop music. Like, Shake It Off is on this album, and I feel like Shake It Off is, like, the epitome of pop music. But yeah, 1989, I love, this is my favorite album cover, 1989 Taylor version. So pretty. The light blue is so pretty. Like, I wish I owned the album, like the, how do you say? The vinyl, I think is how you say it. But I don't know how much they are. I don't know if they're expensive. I wish I had it, guys. Oh, $40. Okay, never mind. Okay, but the first song is, I think the song is an exception in the pop thing. This song is not as pop, and this is This Love. It is a quieter song, I feel like. It's kind of about the complexities of love. It's about letting someone go, getting them back, and, kind of like how complicated love can be. And I really appreciate that in Taylor Swift's songwriting. And, because it's not all like lovey-dovey, it's not all perfect. This is a relationship that is messy, but letting someone go, getting someone back, that's such a beautiful theme in my opinion. But I could talk about Taylor Swift all day, guys, but back to the figure skating. This would work well for the short program, a calmer short program, I feel like. The bridge is about making mistakes, and I think it is really, really powerful. It's about making mistakes, letting that person go. In this step sequence, I would see a lot of looking up, maybe, lots of arm movements going up, and then kind of arm movements out, and, like, I don't know, like, I wish I was a choreographer, like, I wish I could dance and stuff, because I feel like I would love to choreograph the Taylor Swift songs, like, all day, every day. This is a really emotional song about love. And then continuing on the theme of love, we have the song You Are in Love, which is exactly what it sounds like, honestly. It is a song about being in love, but it's so much more than that to me. Like, this song is so beautiful. It's literally, it feels like an ode to love. It's literally an ode to love itself, like what love is and why it is so beautiful. And so it's like between two people, and it's kind of just about their relationship and how it's beautiful. It's just beautiful. It just feels good. And then the chorus has echoes in it, which is really cool. I feel like that's different in figure skating too, like echoey songs. There is a lot more loud. There is more like climax moments, kind of like the last time. And so that's why I would say pair short program maybe, because I feel like this song isn't as like super, like, it's a little repetitive, I have to say. But the bridge is so cute too, like a step sequence. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Burping. Step sequence during the bridge would be so pretty. Just saying. And then, yeah, there's some times where, like, she screams, "You are in love," and that'd be the perfect time for, like, a throw, a lift, a twist, a triple twist. And I don't know, guys. I love this song. The first time I heard it, I didn't like it. I don't know why. But this song is literally an ode to love itself. Like, I've never heard love being so described so beautifully in my life. Like, this is how... I can't. Okay, and this is a really random suggestion. This is kind of dumb. But again, continuing on the theme of love, I guess, it's called New Romantics. And this is a song about being together with, like, friends or, like, a lover or whoever, and just not caring what other people say. Like, other people have said mean things to you, but, like, not caring about that, and, like, how that is so important. It's, like, empowering almost. And this is kind of dumb, but I would see this as the gala, but the group program, because I feel like at the end of galas, or like the really big galas, at least at the championships and stuff, they always have that group number. They always have like all the figure skaters in the gala come out and do like a little thing together. This would be that song, okay? Like this is such a dumb idea. But I love how this song is about being together, not caring about other people say. But yeah. It literally says we are too busy dancing. Like, that's the best, guys. Like, yes, like, this would be such a fun program. I could see, like, I feel like those group numbers are usually really messy. So, people sliding, spiraling, lifts, whatever. I don't really care. Like, this song is, like, chaotic, kind of, but, like, in the best way possible. It's just kind of about being, like, I'm me, I'm unique, we're all beautiful no matter what. Who cares what other people say? That is such a powerful message, and, like, I would love to see it as a group gala program. Like, lifting, like, throws, whatever, like, whatever they want. I don't really care. Like, just put this into a gala group and I'd be happy. And then this is where I say Taylor Swift takes a turn. Not a turn, but Reputation is a very darker album. It's kind of about Taylor Swift's reputation and people hating on her and stuff like that. Don't Blame Me is the first song I want to talk about. And so it's about a song about being not sorry about a relationship. Like, don't blame me because of this relationship, I guess. This is a skate. This has to be a skater, I feel like, with a lot of eye action. This is a really snarky, sneaky, almost like, dominant, very controlling program almost. Or song, and then the program. I feel like the skater, this is a great program for lots of, like, expression. I really see this with, like, lots of fists and, like, being powerful. And I would really have to see this in, like, an all-black outfit because that's, like, the Reputation, like, aesthetic. Like, with red, too. Like, with red accents in it would be really cool, too. And then, This Is Why We Can't Have Nice Things. I had never said, this is why we can't have nice things. I can't say that either. Ugh. This is a very sassy song. Like, very sassy. And it's about other people taking things away from other people and being in the wrong, and that's why, this is why we can't have nice things, obviously. And so, like, Don't Blame Me, I think this skater has to have lots of expressions. I feel like Reputation is, like, expression. A little sassy, I feel like, a lot of expressive. And I feel like a good thing in this program, pause in front of the judges and do something, like, wave the finger at the judge, like, oh my god, did I just say that? Wave a finger at the judges, be like, this is why we can't have nice things. I don't know if that's mean, probably, but, like, people, I don't know, the judge, it'd be just part of the program, because I feel like the whole, like, stand in front of the judges and do something thing is, like, a trend. I feel like this would fit it perfectly, like, do something in front of judges, like, this is why we can't have nice things, I don't know, but this would be a short program. And then, the one song on Reputation that is so different from the rest of the album is called New Year's Day. It is a ballad. The rest of the songs are really, like, upbeat, funky, poppy. But this is a ballad about caring for someone the day after New Year's Eve, I think. And then it's really sad because the person singing is, like, hoping that the other person, like, never forgets them. And yeah, it's just kind of about them being together. They had a party and they're cleaning up and stuff like that. It's really sad. It's really cute too. But this would be a really wistful, graceful. This song builds up later, so I feel like it could be a free skate, but I would see it as a short program mostly. And I see a very flowy outfit. Like, lots of, like, puffy sleeves that are flowy. Or, like, a skirt that's really flowy. Stuff like that. Okay, Lover. I gotta hurry up because we're gonna run out of time, guys. I'm sorry. I just want to talk about Taylor. Lover is Taylor Swift's 7th album? I don't really know what number we're on. I think so. Okay, Miss Americana and the Heartbreak Prince is a song actually about politics, but it puts it in a context of a romantic relationship. It's very interesting, very powerful, very punchy, very energetic. I see this as a singles free skate. The beginning is slower. It's like a high school romance almost. The beginning is slower. The verses are slower. The chorus is so energetic, and the bridge is energetic too. And so this would be just high energy the whole time. I feel like a song I'd actually like. This is literally one of my friends, her favorite song. I think it is, I believe, or maybe the one from Folklore. I'm not sure. I'm so sorry if I got that wrong. But it is False God. Look, it's not my favorite, but this is a jazz type song about really loving someone. And so this is really kind of weird, but I see this. If they did the street dance theme again for skating, this is not a street dance song, but if they did something similar to the street dance style like they did for ice dance in the last Olympic season, then I see this as part of the rhythm dance, because every time I hear it, I always imagine, like, this during the pattern section, the pattern dance or whatever, of, like, the required pattern dance that everyone does. Because it has that slow tempo that goes really steadily that will work really well with it. And then Daylight is a song about making past mistakes with love and then falling in love with someone and kind of finding out what love is for real, for you, for yourself, and, like, for that other person too. And this song is slower too. At the beginning, it kind of talks about the mistakes with love. And then towards the middle, it has the most beautiful bridge about what love is. Like, so it kind of says, I used to think love would be black and white, but it's golden. It's so beautiful. I love that lyric so much. Every time I hear it, I always want to scream it. But then at the end, Taylor Swift puts a monologue about wanting to be loved, wanting to be judged for the things that she loves and not the things that she hates. And I think that is so powerful, that monologue at the end of the program. I feel like it would work really well with a spin too. Like if the skitter was spinning while we were listening to that monologue about just loving, I want to love what I want to love, and people shouldn't judge me for that. People should judge me what I love, not what I hate, not what I, stuff like that. And it's so powerful and so beautiful, this whole song. But yeah. Folklore, my favorite album, everybody. This was the first Taylor Swift album I listened to. My favorite Taylor Swift album. Love, love, love Folklore. I honestly don't think anything can touch Folklore. It's so good. The first thing I want to talk about is My Tears Ricochet. This song is about, like, haunting someone who was awful to you, but, you love them and everything, but then that person didn't love you back, and, that person curses you, and you curse them. It's also very emotional. And so it's kind of about crying over that and stuff like that. And I think there's to be short program bias for sure. And then another song I love, 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 love is called This Is Me Trying. This is such a relatable song to me. Every time I listen to it, I get kind of emotional. It's a song about not living up to other people's expectations and almost apologizing for that. Like, it's not just love, like, I'm sorry I didn't live up to your expectations for our relationship, but also, like, just in life. And she makes a reference to classmates, like, in school, like, and, like, how people, like, oh, you were supposed to be great, you were supposed to be the best, and now you're not. And then she's saying, this is me, and I'm trying. This is me trying to do that. This is me trying. The bridge is so heartbreaking. And so it is a very emotional program. I think I would cry if I ever saw someone do this. It is a slower song, and I want someone that's very vulnerable, someone that... I see this with sliding. I feel like a few slides would be used throughout this program. Especially when she said, this is me trying. I feel like that's the perfect time for a slide move in a program. I don't know. But yeah. Or I could see this also as a part of a free skate, because it could be like instrumental music, and then it cuts into this. That'd be so beautiful too. Yeah, This Is Me Trying is so sad, and I relate to it. And then this one is going to be really difficult to explain because it's actually 3 songs in one. But on Folklore, Taylor Swift has 3 songs. They're called Cardigan, Betty, and August. And it is about a love triangle between 3 characters named Betty, James, and Augustine, I think. I believe so, yeah. And so what happened is Betty was with James, and then James cheated on Betty with Augustine, I believe. I believe that's how it works. And so these songs are about those people's like feelings during this whole thing. Cardigan is from Betty's perspective, talking about James. The song Betty is about James singing to Betty. And August is kind of about Augustine's perspective on James, and also James and Betty together, and how she knew, like, Augustine and James were never really going to last. Her and James were never really going to last. And so it is a little bit of a difficult program to convey. All 3 songs are like over 4 minutes, and obviously cutting them down would be really difficult. But if someone managed to do this, I think they would have the most beautiful free skate. This has to be a free skate that I've ever seen, because these lyrics are all about heartbreak, breaking up, being young, being kind of making bad choices, like figuring out what love is, maturing, growing up. And I think it's so beautiful. The fact that she even has this, like, Taylor Swift is so talented, like, come on. But the step sequence has to be during the bridge to Cardigan, because the bridge to Cardigan is one of my top 5 favorite bridges of all time. It's so good. Betty, maybe in the middle of the program, and I feel like August would be good to end the program, because I feel like it gives a little wrap up to the whole story. I feel like the story would begin with Cardigan, then Betty, cut into the Cardigan Bridge, then end with August as the ending. And then she released Evermore. Evermore is considered the sister album to Folklore. Like, they are really similar in terms of, like, themes and, like the folk kind of music themes. First song I want to talk about, it's called No Body, No Crime. It sounds bad already because it literally is about a murder plot and cheating. It's really intense. It's actually, like, the lyrics are actually kind of crazy. It's weird. But this song gives off, it's a very country vibe. I forgot to write down, this is a duet with the band Haim, I want to say is their name. I'm very sorry if I said that wrong. But it's about murder, actually, like, but this is a so short program, and it has to be very intense, like, head shaking, because the person murdered somebody, and then they deny that they even did the crime, and, like, oh, there's no body, so there's no crime. Crazy. Yeah, lots of head shaking moments. It has a whole storyline behind it. I feel like it'd be difficult to convey, but, like, they can figure it out. Then Coney Island, it is a duet with the band The National. It's another song about a failed relationship, and both of them are reflecting after, like, what could we both have done better? Why couldn't we both be there for one another when we need each other most? And both of them are sitting on a bench in Coney Island in New York, kind of thinking about this whole thing. What could they have done better and things like that. This gives me Ice Dance program vibes for sure. Kind of the story between two people kind of falling out of love, reflecting on what could have done better. I feel like lots of staring between them, apology, looks, and movements. The bridge, this is so beautiful too. Taylor Swift is so good with bridges, obviously. Rotational lift here, I feel like it has to be a rotational lift. I don't know why, but I just feel like it has to be. Like, yeah, this song is really sad too. And then this song is underrated too, not gonna lie. Last Time in Closure from Evermore, so underrated. Literally, why doesn't anyone like this song? But it is about not needing someone's closure about what happened between you guys, and then kind of moving on. So saying, like, I don't need to know what happened between us. Like, I already know what happened. I want to move on, and I don't need your closure. I'm better than you. And I see this as a short program. And step sequence during bridge, obviously, because this bridge is really good too. And I feel like the person needs to sing along. I don't know why, but I imagine this program, people have to sing along. Not people, but the skater, whoever skates to it, has to sing along to the program. Yeah, because this program is really, like empowering. Like, I don't need your closure. I don't need you anymore. I want to get rid of you. You're out of my life. We're done. You know what I mean? It's great. Midnights. Okay, Midnights is an album from, I was saying her latest album, but it's not her latest album anymore. It's crazy. But my favorite song of any Taylor Swift song, actually, is from Midnights. My favorite Taylor Swift song is You're on Your Own, Kid. This is singles, free skate to me, or singles, I would say singles free skate. It had to cut up. It's not long enough to be a free skate, but whatever. But this song, I want to cry every time I listen to it, because it's a song about growing up, about fame, falling in love, maturity, and all the mistakes that go along with that. But then at the end, she's like, it's okay to make mistakes, but you are on your own, and you just have to face that. You have to learn how to face that. And I think that's such a beautiful message. It's maybe not beautiful, but it's very, very true, considering, like, the reality of the world and things like that. But I would cry. I would do. Jason Brown, please. Jason Brown, if you're listening, please. Please skate to You're on Your Own, Kid. I'm begging you. I'm sorry. But yeah, the bridge to this is great too. Okay, Bigger Than the Whole Sky is such a sad song. It is a song about not getting to meet somebody that you love, or, like, kind of you love them, but you never got to meet them at all. And almost, there's parts where she blames herself for that, and I'm like, oh my god, like, this song is sad. When I first listened to it, it was very sad. This reminds me of Roman Sadowski's Olympic season short program to Unsecret. I don't know why. I imagine him skating to Bigger Than the Whole Sky too. I would love to see him do it. But this is a short program. It is really short. Lots of graceful moments. Literally, the Taylor Swift, she's questioning, like, what could she have done better to, like, save the relationship that she never even got to meet. It's like, so sad. And I want to see a lot of expression on this. It's going to be very sad. I would cry to this one too if the choreography was all done very sad and very wistfully. And then a lot different than the other two songs. Hits Different is a very, very upbeat song about the, like, very crazy emotions you have during the aftermath of a relationship. And so it was a short program to me too. Very powerful short program. Leg kicks, fast jumps, twizzles, pointing, and so it's just kind of saying, like, I wish I still had you because you hit different. Like, you know, you're different from other people, but kind of like, you know, they broke up, and so it's a really crazy song, not gonna lie. But I would love to see a program to it as well. A short program has to be. This is another one, super energetic, super upbeat. Like, the whole song is like it doesn't slow down. It keeps on going. It's great. Okay, and Torture Poets Department. Oh my god, I have only listened to the whole album, all 31 songs, once. So far, I know I'm gonna listen to it like 5 billion more times these like next few days, but I just want to talk about 3 songs that I've only listened to these songs each once, but I still want to mention them. So Long London is so sad. It is a song about a failed relationship where the other person didn't really give equal effort, and so you're kind of saying goodbye to the relationship. So Long London. I think this is a short program, very lyrical. Maybe a free skate, actually. Yeah, I would say free skate, actually. A lyrical free skate. There's some lines in there that are so, like, oh my god. Who taught you to write like this, Taylor Swift? Okay, Who's Afraid of Little Old Me is a very unique song. It is a little bit about other people hating you because they just don't understand your life, but they still hate you. They assume they know everything about you, and they hate you. And kind of taking power over that, like, hey, you don't understand about me at all. You don't have the right to do that to me. And kind of being like, who's afraid of little old me? Because you should be, because stop hating on me, you know? And so, what, like, I don't know, what, like, a boss song, you know? And just not caring about it. Kind of like New Romantics, but, like, a lot more powerful, I feel like. And so this one would be lots of staring at the audience and the judges, I guess. Lots of pausing moments. This, I feel like, angry, shouting, energetic short program. I would really like to see shouting, not real shouting. Like, maybe they just open their mouth, like, angrily, like, not actual shouting. That'd be weird. But yeah, I really like that song. Then the last song we're gonna talk about, it's been 52 minutes, guys. I'm so sorry. The Manuscript is a song about looking back on life, especially a past relationship, and writing about it. I think, like, in a writing class is kind of what the song is going for. Like, the manuscript for a past relationship before it's, like, published, I guess. It's a lot quieter and gentle and not a lot of action. This song is pretty quiet throughout, and so I see this as part of a free skate. And yeah. And that is all. I'm so sorry. I know I just discussed, I believe, 33 Taylor Swift songs in 53 minutes. So that is less than 2 minutes a song. I'm so sorry for going so fast. But I want to thank you all for doing this episode. It's been a work in progress for like 2 months. I've been thinking about what songs I want to put in, whatever song I want to put in, like what moments I would put in each song. And so it's definitely been a lot of planning in my head, and then on writing it down. And so I am so happy that this episode is finally being done, and I hope you guys all go listen to Taylor Swift's new album because it is so amazing. And yeah, I will see you all, or I will hear from you all, I guess, next week, which is a little more of a video essay themed episode. It's gonna be very interesting. It's definitely a very interesting episode that I just came up with in my head like a few weeks ago, and yeah, it's gonna be kind of a surprise. Not a surprise, but it's an analysis video. That's what I'm gonna say. A video. It's an analysis kind of thing. And so I really hope you guys are able to listen to that next week. But thank you so much for watching this episode oh my god, I can't even say that word now. It's late 11, guys. I'm sorry. Thank you so much for watching this episode of 18 Talk Skinny Podcast. Go listen to Taylor. Bye-bye.